our creators. It's Claire from Springworth, and the last time I went to Sydney I went fabric shopping, but I actually went fabric shopping with the difference because this was the sewing basket I went to in Balmain, and everything in the shop is donated and it is sold for the charity varieties. So I may have helped myself, bought some fat quarters. So I have these 5, and you can see, if you know me at all, this is not my normal colour palette, but I did want to try to like stretch what my colour palette is. I did get 5 more in blue, obviously. And with this project, the other thing I got recently was a new diary, because it's a new year. This is actually a week to view. I kept it like super simple, so that this can go anywhere. But what I want to be able to do is to put a pen on here and have something to kind of keep it closed, because it is a bit floppy. So I'm going to make a little pencil case to sit on here to hold pens. Now, I put this together in a little pack for myself for Christmas, because last year, maybe the year before, I got this book, and I'm going to do some hexagon paper piecing with paper this time. I haven't finished the last hexagon project, so I'm not sure I should be starting a new one, but I didn't bring that away with us. So I have fabric, I have hexagons, and I'm going to keep it quite small, so it's going to be about 6 inches by 6 inches, and I'm going to try just folding the 2 front faces over each other, so to create a pocket without having to put a zip on it, because I just don't fancy dealing with zip. So I need 20 hexagons plus some half hexagons to finish out the sides. So I'm going to go with 4 of each of these, 5 of each of these basically, in that colourway, because I do think those kind of go together. First step, to cook the hexagons yesterday. I was going to buy some, but I just ran out of time. They're just in like a brown paper from a shop bag, and I have a larger template to help me with my seam allowance, so I will cut this for the fabric, and then I will bring it down and put the paper piece inside. I don't have glue, so these will be thread basted and then put together. Really got no clue how long this project is going to take, but I'm very likely to take this camping. These colours are camping friendly, you know, I'm not taking a bunch of white colours, and somewhere around here I do have the elastic that I will use to go around so that it keeps it closed. Got a fancy idea about making 2 pieces of elastic, so one keeps the pen holder on the diary and then one keeps the diary closed. It should be thick enough for that. I think the elastic I've got will work for that idea. So that must mean it's time to cut some fabric. Let's go. So that's 4.5 of the kind of light red. I will come back to you when all the others are ready. So what I'm up to now is basting the fabric around the template, and I am doing it with thread, so I'm going to thread baste. I've got all the pieces basted, and I did change my technique after I stopped recording, and now this is where I'm at with connecting them. There are some only connected on one side, but I'm loving that. I'm loving actually just kind of going at random also. I know that's a really strange thing, which is why they're kind of just hanging out like this. I'm about 3/4 of the way around now, just folding the kind of blue fabric underneath and then just doing like a top running stitch along the edge, including kind of going in and out of those zigzags. I have 2 pieces of elastic attached on one side, and I'm just going to come through and attach the other side. It's really difficult to film because I'm kind of working probably really unergonomically. So I will come back to you when I've finished this section and then show you how I'm going to make the pouch part. This is the finished 2-sided, and I have finished the elastic. Now the elastic actually goes on the other side because that is the back. This is the inside. And I'm simply going to now come through with a ladder stitch along the top edge here, actually along the top edge here, and then I'm going to fold this one across as well and try and have that line, and I'm going to ladder stitch those 3 layers, those 2 layers, and then that should give me the ability to slip things inside. Here it is then, the finished pouch. So there's an elastic that goes around, and then even with that open, you can then elastic here to hold this on to the front, and then inside room for a pen. It's a tiny little bit short, but I do have a kind of regular pen in there. It looks kind of cute and finished. The thing I probably would change if I did this again is I'd probably move the elastics down. They were in the centre when it was open, but when I folded it up they didn't actually end up being in the centre. But not a problem whatsoever. And a great little project that is useful and crafty. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Check out the others. Check out Craftmas where I made the start on this, and I will see you in the next video.